What is up, y'all, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the final episode of Season 1 in this Cal Bears rebuild. We went 4-8 in my first season as offensive coordinator, so we're going to be sticking with the trend moving forward where we're just playing offense till I am a head coach somewhere. I had a head coaching opportunity at Coastal Carolina, but I want to get Cal to win the ACC and get a bowl game and then a college football playoff berth and hopefully a national title game. Again, as we're jumping into it, league settings real quick just to show. We are playing on all Heisman mode. I'm also probably going to go up to 7 minutes for season 2. Let me tell you, first season was a bunch of ups and downs. I made some terrible mistakes that I like to blame on the quarterback. But as of right now, going through the transfer portal in off season, seeing if we can get more recruits added, taking this a little bit more seriously now that I'm not worried about games and stuff. Not saying that I wasn't taking it serious before, but we've got a lead on a couple of transfer portal guys, looking at a quarterback who's a dual threat. I'd love to jump up to the number 1 spot. I think I added another quarterback, so hopefully we could jump up on this board and do what we can to get these guys, because I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I think I had a lot of guys leave into the transfer portal or graduation. So as of right now, we only got 3 committed, and 2 of them are centers. So that's absolutely amazing that I got 2 centers signed and ready to play. But we'll see what we can do. It looks like we've got a lead on a decent amount, but then a couple of transfer portal guys, we are low on their list. But hopefully we can get some of these guys and beat some of these top teams out and get things going. We're not even on the punters list. But of course, as you see, we got to get some scholarships and more hours to put into these guys moving forward. But so far, that is what week 1 of the offseason looks like. We're going to go ahead and jump to next week and see what we can do, see if we get anybody signed, if anybody flipped commitments to us. That would be amazing. And it looks like lost out on my quarterback. So championship contender down to a D. That's rough. So we're going to jump in here and look at some of these commits. Already locked out. We didn't even get a chance to move up. Let's see if... Okay. We're in the top 5 there, so he's a dual threat quarterback. So I want to send the house. Send the house on some of these guys. Offer scholarships to others. Do everything we can. Get guys off the board who's not on here already. Try to make some moves. Get things going. Need to try and get a couple 3-star receivers too, just to make something happen moving forward. Should probably send the house on a couple of these guys more. Like I just sent them on, I think Luster was the last name, quarterback, dual threat guy. Would love to have on the team. See, are we in the lead on any of these guys? So top 5 in interceptions. Add some more, DM the player, and do what we got to do, right? Got to build somewhere. Schedule visits. See what we can do. I'm hoping we could potentially hit on one of these and really make something happen. I know. All in all, I'm having fun with this game. I absolutely love College Football 26. They definitely updated it with the first update, which was pretty cool. So let's see. We're 2 on the board. We have to do more work in the following week. I think we're losing ground on some of these guys, yeah. So we can try to do more next week. But no, after the update, I love this game. Like, I think there's a couple things the other game did a little bit better, but that this game just improved on. And so, again, I'm excited for more college football. And I believe it was also stated by EA in 2028, we're getting college basketball back. So, overall, college sports are back, and I'm excited that they're back and continuing have to have college games. Like I haven't bought a Madden or 2K basketball game in what feels like 4 years now, and I'm just excited for college sports to be back. I understand it's EA making these games, and EA is a struggle bus. Also, I just seen we lost out on my dual threat quarterback, so ooh, let's go ahead and look at what quarterbacks I might have to play with. Okay, 71 overall. All right. Well, and my punter is the third string quarterback. I need a quarterback to commit soon. I need a quarterback. Do I have another quarterback on this board? Let me lock this out. So, all right, I'm gonna try to hit with this quarterback. Go ahead, might as well do something. Can't send the house there, but he's at the top of our board, so get a quarterback. At this point, I feel like I'm just desperate for a quarterback, you know? Schedule a visit. Prestige. Where's he sitting at on our board? We're number 1, so let's move that. Remove that. We're number 1 on his board, so go ahead, schedule a visit. Athletic facilities. Actually, remove that. Mouse too. Another quarterback. Brett. We're not even close. Not even close. All right, so struggling a little bit. Let's go into the last week of recruiting. Okay, I think he was a top cornerback on my board. Another cornerback. I need a quarterback, though. And I didn't get a quarterback. All right, but we got a couple of solid DBs that will look to make an impact right away. I need to go back through and see if we could land a quarterback at all. 220, I need. Pure runner. Be another good one to keep. Exposure. Chill. Figured we'd lose out on the dual threat quarterback. just in case. He's a pocket passer. Contact family. Let's see if anything could happen. Love a free safety. He's a 3-star, so might as well send the house on a couple of these guys. Schedule a visit. Bye week. Exposure. Is there anybody? All right, so where's my quarterback at? All right, a pure runner. Would love to get on the team. Need somebody. Because if I'm not mistaken, yet I have to look at it. Should have done that. Should have done. Could I remove? All right, hopefully we could get something good. Do I have more points to spend? Yeah, I do. Don't have. All right, we'll see if I can land a quarterback within this next week. Okay, another DB. Another one. Safety, all right. Defensive tackle. Another defensive tackle, 3 stars. The 3 stars are coming in. A wide receiver, Jordan Ross, 3-star. Mike, 3-star. Hopefully we're building on the defensive side. Wide receiver, okay. Strong safety. Running back, needed another running back. Now I'm waiting on the quarterback. Can I get a quarterback here? Still no quarterback yet. So far, I think it's all defense with a running back and a wide receiver in the room. Okay, another running back. Okay, I think this is my quarterback. I'm going to have to look at it again, but I believe he was the pure runner that I wanted. He was a 3-star out of Hawaii. I think this is my pure running quarterback. Got another running back, so we got a lot of guys. We're going to double check them and maybe move them positions. We will see what happens. Another free safety, defensive heavy recruit. Got another quarterback, so I went from having a punter as my third string to I've got, I think, 4 quarterbacks on the roster now. So this is amazing so far. This is absolutely amazing so far. Granted, a bunch of 3-stars, but after losing a bunch of kids to the transfer portal, that was pretty insane. All right, let's double check position changes. Look, I want to check out my quarterbacks real quick. 72 pure runner. 72, so I think I have to start the freshman, right? 17 pure runner, pocket passer. So I think Drake Lindsay and Kent Hilton need to be my first and second string quarterbacks. I think I pulled these guys from the transfer portal. So I think we'll start with the freshman, and then we'll have Drake Lindsay backing him up as a pocket passer, backfield creator. So I think when I go into the depth chart, I think I'll make that switch to start the season. Technically, all 3 are 72 overalls, but speed's a little bit better. Not accuracy. What was I reading? Agility's a 91. Awareness is low, but the throw power pretty even. But the throw power for Lindsay's pretty high. Short throw accuracy. You know what? For the pocket passer, looking at all this, it might be Lindsay to start. Medium throw. You know what? Looking at this, the pure runner could be something, but the sophomore, deep ball accuracy's better. Throwing the runs, not great. Throwing to pressure's a little low. No. Play action's better. I think Drake Lindsay's going to end up being our week 1 starter for Cal in season 2. Ball carry, of course, is better for Hilton. I know. There's positives to both of them, but looking at this, especially the throw power, the awareness is a little bit better. The deep throw accuracy is better. So I think Lindsay might be the move. All right, let's look at a couple of running backs. Got a couple of seniors, 82, 78. A couple of these guys might be moved to receiver. Actually, let's look at receiver first. Jordan Ross. You know what? I might not mess around with all this too much. I think positions will be fine for season 2. I'm going to go ahead. We're going to go to the depth chart. There. Are my other quarterbacks not in here? Ooh, he dips drastically in overall. Oh, I also didn't look where our signing class ranked. Should see if I can do that. Sweet. Okay, so some of the guys I brought in from the transfer portal. Check out. Okay, so Drake Lindsay jumped drastically, so I think he's going to end up being. I was looking at these two anyway as 1 and 2s. So Lindsay is more. He's going to be the starter week 1. Let's check out running back. The running back room looks pretty good. Awesome. Okay. So that actually worked out for me anyway. I think I made a mistake. Can I see where we... I don't think I can now. All right, so next week. Awesome. So I got a motivator and recruiter unlocked. So hopefully the recruiting could get a little bit better. Um, who do I want to encourage? Transfer. Conference is definitely going to stay the same. I'm not going to mess around with transfers right now. Yeah, I think the conferences are going to stay the same. We're going to go ahead and go through these coach abilities real quick because I could sit in that. To go ahead and so far sprinkle a couple. Let's go recruiter. All right. Do a little bit more with points as the season goes, but not so far. Hopefully it's not terrible. I had nobody drafted in round one. Wow. Didn't have a single NFL draft. All right. All right, let's double check this again. So we went 4-8, and I've got a 1-year contract right now. So we do want to make a bowl game with what we have going forward. I think so. I changed up. I want to go to the Georgia multiple, I think. Yeah, so 4-2-5 defense. I don't think I changed that at all, so stick with that. Conferences are going to stay the same. Upgraded skills already, so we're going to go into the next week and we will see what this looks like. Championship contenders still a D. That ain't going to improve until we start winning. All right, we are in the preseason now. So we're going to go ahead and set up this recruitment board. I do want to try to land a couple of top 5 guys. I want to see if we can land. Maybe, just kidding. So we'll look at 4-star quarterbacks if we can. Pocket passer, backfield creator. I think I want to go with a backfield creator. And a dual threat guy is what I want to look for. Pull. Backfield threat. He's an athlete, so a couple of wide receivers. Tight end. I at least want one 4-star tight end if we can. A couple 3-stars. Try to round out offensive line a little bit. More so since defense came in pretty strong. Already got a couple of centers already, but I think this is what we're going to look at right now going into next season. We'll start off with this. See what we can do. Try to offer scholarships to all these guys. Season goes on, see if we can land some big name recruits going forward. We'll start off big, and then I'm sure we'll add more 3 and 2 stars going forward. Just trying to build out the roster. Landed a couple of 3 stars, so I don't remember exactly where my class ranked amongst the best, but I'm going to assume it was pretty low. Let's see what the top classes were. If it'll even give me that opportunity. No, I don't think it will because nobody has any commits right now. So let's go ahead and scout some of these guys out. Oh, no shot. We'll keep him on the board because at this point, I don't know what's going to come around and be better. Okay. Got the athlete. I think he was one of the quarterbacks I was looking at, right? Catching. No, he was a wide receiver, I believe. So he's going to be one I want to go after for sure. All right, so look to be pretty good. We'll see if we can get on any of these guys' boards going forward. I believe the next stage is like we're in season now. All right, so we have officially made it to the end of this episode. We are now into week 0 going into season 2, but this now officially wraps up season 1 of our Cal Bears rebuild. Again, appreciate y'all joining this journey. Check out season 2, looking to be much better than a 4-win team. Our first goal is to get a bowl game, and if we can win the ACC, let's go win the ACC. I appreciate y'all joining. Let's get it.